All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another pick a card reading here at Ever Eden Tarot. To all of my magical, mystical, wonderful YouTube followers, family, and, just visitors who are popping by for the first time. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So happy to have you here today. We are exploring what your person or the person that you are thinking of, or a specific person or partner would love to tell you right now, what they're dying to tell you, what they want to get off their chest. This is information that their higher self will just kind of provide over. We're not going to dig too deep if they don't want to tell us it, if they don't want to say why for something. We aren't going to pry, but we are just going to do a little check-in to see how they're feeling and get some channeled messages for you as well. So this, here's what you do. You just meditate, you pick a pile, and voila, we'll move forward. This is pile 1. This is pile 2. And this is pile 3. Okay, I'll let you do your thing. Timestamps below in the description and in the comment section. All right, I'll see you at your pile. Bye. Hello, group 1. If you picked this tiger's eye and the first set of cards, then this is the reading for you. We are checking in with your person, your significant other, or the person you have on your mind to see how they are feeling, what are their thoughts on this connection, and just kind of where their head is at and what they would tell you. All right, so let's not waste any time. Let's dive right in. But before we do, just a quick disclaimer. This is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And you control your destiny, you control your fate, you control your energies. These are just current energies. So, you can change whatever you want. If this isn't resonating, maybe go pick another pile, or just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, let's hop right in and see what your person's current thoughts and feelings are. Group 1 is always the hardest to get all the marbles out of my mouth. Okay, so your first card is the Poet. And your next card is the Ring. Oh, wow. Okay, so this person is definitely right off the top. I can tell you they are romantically interested in you. With the Poet, though, I'm almost like getting this in reverse in a way. Like they wish they had all the right words. They wish they could say more. They wish they could communicate better, but they can't. Something is holding them back right now. They wish they could bring everything to the surface. Maybe it's the emotions. Maybe they're not as in touch with their emotions as they could be. Maybe they're not the best at communicating that as well. And they wish they were more poetic, that they could give you this romantic communication that you're looking for. But with the Ring, I see that they do take you very seriously. They see a future with you for sure. Whether there's a block right now or not, they definitely see you in their future. They have thought and fantasized about your future together. They they might want to put a ring on it in the future, something like that. They see family and they see just going full circle with you. They see going through the steps of life and doing different things with you, whether they can communicate that to you yet or not, though, is what I'm getting here as kind of the block, the difficult part. That there's definitely something a bit in the way from them being in touch with their full emotions and being able to communicate those emotions with you, with this Poet here. Okay, so let's dive into the tarot and then I'll pull some more oracle cards and we see what else we'll have here. All right, our first card is the Seven of Swords. Then next we have the Queen of Wands. Ooh, passion. Wow, they see you very passionate. And then we have Destiny, the Wheel of Fortune. And then we have the Two of Wands, Vision. Okay, so what I'm getting off the bat here is if they could communicate or tell you anything right now, it's that they're working through something. That, they have some guards up and they've had some loss in their life, and there maybe even fear a little bit moving forward and losing themselves and losing maybe like a bachelor lifestyle that they have right now and different things. Like they understand that taking the next step, reaching out with you and having this future that they may envision with you, because like we've got like the world and the ring, or sorry, the wheel of fortune and the ring. Like this is a lot of full circle. They have big visions for you, but they understand that they are going to need to either cut something out, something needs to be let go. They're going to need to leave something behind. And then that's a big contemplation, and that's really hard of a transition, which is probably why they're at a loss for words and that they're not exactly able to describe that as much as they can. But they'd also tell you that they just see you as this beautiful Queen of Wands or King of Wands, which have you like visionary, passionate person, and they really just see that for like their future, and they get excited around you. They're excited by your energy, they're excited by your passion, they're excited by how you thrive in this connection, and you're kind of like inspiration to them, to push them forward, to get them to be a little more emotional, to get them to be a little more connected. And then of course with the Wheel of Fortune here, like they see this as an end game. You are end game. They see this as destiny. They may feel very faded about the way you two connected, whatever that may mean to you and your connection. You may have met in a very serendipitous way, or there might be a lot of resemblances between you, a little bit of mirroring, what have you. But they see you as kind of the next chapter in this cycle of life that they're going through, and they really want to make this next step with you. Is what I'm getting. It's just getting over this hurdle of whatever is in the way here, with this kind of loss and this block in their emotional communication. And so with the Two of Wands, though, like this person would tell you that they like fantasize about your future. They look ahead, they think about it, they see you in their future. Like, look at this whole side of the pile here. We've got like vision, looking towards out at the world when you think of that original picture with the Two of Wands. And then we have, the Wheel of Fortune, and we have the ring. Like, this is really deep thought about the future with you, and maybe deeper thoughts than they have ever had with anybody else. So they just understand that there's just this big step, and that's how seriously that they take you. They would want you to know that. Wow. They really want you to know that they take you very seriously. You're the Queen of Wands here. They take that very seriously, and if they're going to go after, you and your passion and all your vibrancy, then they know what they got to do, so to say. All right. And then to clarify the Seven of Swords here, we have the Eight of Wands. Okay, let's just get all of these out here. And then to clarify the Queen of Wands, we have the King of the Ocean in this deck, it's called. And then here we have the Moon. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. And then we have the Six of Swords. Okay, what I'm getting here with the Seven of Swords being clarified by the Eight of Wands, there's definitely a next step they have to take, or there might actually be some physical distance here that needs to be closed. There may need to be a gap closed for them to be able to make this next step. Maybe one of you are contemplating moving, or maybe there's some travel involved, or maybe like you need to make a trip to see each other, or there's just some type of gap. It might not even be physical distance, but there's some loose ends, I guess, that need to be cleaned up, and some like gaps that need to be bridged to get closer together, whether that be physically or just kind of on the same page. And then with the King of the Ocean here, clarifying the Queen of Wands in order, like what I'm getting with this is this person really wants you to know that they're trying to get their life together. They're trying to get things in order. They're trying to like clean house before they welcome all of this wonderfulness into their life. I think they've got some things to take care of, because with the Six of Swords and calm here, it's kind of like laying down your swords. Like they had some stuff that they need to clean up. They have some business that they need to take care of. What I'm getting though in this message is though, like, it is all for you. Even though this is taking some time, even though this is taking some effort, like it is all for you to get to that vision in which they see. For the two of you, they're really manifesting this. I see them like actually just picturing the two of you together, but they just have this block because they need to get things in alignment, in order, and create the things, the foundation that they need to take this next step in this relationship. So whether, they have some financial things they need to get in order, whether it's emotional, or whether it's like kind of baggage that they need to let go, and different things that they need to clean up before they can take the next steps, because they see really big next steps with you. Probably next steps that they've never seen before. What I'm getting with this moon card here, like it's a bit of an illusion. It's a bit of the unknown, stepping into this wheel of fortune, this destiny, this ring, and this future with you is unknown to them. This is unknown territory. So I think they're kind of, in a way, like what they would tell you is that they're asking for your patience a little bit here, for sure, until they can connect and update themselves emotionally so that they can communicate what they actually need. They are kind of asking for your patience because, this is a little terrifying. They're a little terrified, not of you, like you're so precious to them, but they're a little terrified of the next step and what could be, the other side of the moon. And because they don't know it, but like they're like almost a good kind of scared, they're coming into their own, and just kind of understanding that this is what needs to happen. But it definitely took them some time, is what I'm getting here. All right, so your next card is the Death card. Yes, exactly. This is a new beginning. This is something that, is completely new for them, and they need it to clean house and start with you in this new beginning. Whether they're about to make the next, I think, like, I don't get that they've come in and said, okay, I've cleaned all this house and let's move forward, get married, have babies, whatever. I'm getting that, that this is happening to them right now, and this is what they would communicate to you. This card also says, I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. So something may also be ending. There's something that they really needed to take care of and clean up and end, for sure. Okay, and then next is denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. So I'm getting that this person, and just based on this, like they've been in denial of kind of like being able to be this poetic and loving person. And because I'm guessing, like, the world placed different expectations on them and didn't make them feel like that they could be empowered to say these romantic things and have these romantic visions. Like the world overwhelmed them with the other things that they should be doing in life instead of what actually feeds their soul and bringing their emotions forward and communicating this with you. So there is some denial there that they are experiencing, and they just need to, acknowledge their fears and replace it with the insight of awareness. That's a really interesting card for this reading. All right, and then the next card is trust. I accept that my inner voice is will always guide me correctly. Okay, yeah, so a lot of this trust feeling in this like almost third eye chakra here with the purple and stuff is just coming into this energy. And, that they want to trust the situation. They want to trust their intuition, external to all of this other stuff that they've been taught to believe in their lives. Okay, let's see what else we have here. I am getting channeled messages too, by the way. I'm not sure if I said that yet. So I did make a channeled messages card. So we'll see what else they have to like actually say to you. Oh, we're upside down. All right, and your next card is calcite relaxation, which is really interesting. It's coming out here over on this side by the calm. Yeah, so they really need to chill some things out in their life. They really need to take some time, take some downtime, do some reflection, get their words together is what I'm hearing. They need to really get their mind together, take that time out, get some relaxation, just to understand what is going on and how they feel and how they're actually going to make a next step towards you and towards this commitment. I'm getting commitment vibes, by the way. They're definitely communicating commitment here. And then the next card is the Lovers. Soul connection crystal. Okay, that's amazing. They definitely, like with the ring and the Wheel of Fortune, and then just kind of the Two of Wands, that vision for the future. And then a king and a queen here. Like what they're really feeling this lovers vibe. And maybe this twin flame soulmate kind of connection, this really destined feeling that maybe they haven't experienced before in their life that's a bit overwhelming to them. And then next we have the awakening crystal. So some emotional healing needs to happen here. I'm getting that with the death card here and some loss and different things like that. They may have had some troubled relationships in their past and past experiences. Maybe the two of you maybe had a tumultuous past experience that you two both need to heal over. But they definitely do need to have some emotional healing. And emotional healing is different for everybody. And emotional healing can also really just shut down how we communicate and how we get that out there. I just want to point this out to you. Like, we're getting a lot of orange here. So there's a lot of sacral chakra, which is also strength in our emotions as well, and just almost that ability to take action. So if they have a block in their sacral chakra, that is going to block their ability to take action because of this, like denial, this different aspects of the sacral chakra that aren't, connecting with your emotions correctly, or maybe you're over emotional, and then that leads to about a fear of communicating your emotions and actually being in touch with what is going on and actually being able to communicate and connect it in a loving way. All right, let's see what else we have from your person as well. Instinct, yes, they're very attracted to you. I'm getting that they see you in this like either Queen or King of Wands energy, just this really passionate person. There's a lot of passion here. It's very instinctual to them, very natural. They see this connection as very natural, and that's kind of what scares them. They may not have understood what this could feel like until they met you, and now they're kind of like, whoa, this is too much, this is a lot, this shouldn't be either so easy, or I shouldn't feel this so much, and different things like that. They probably have never trusted their instincts in a relationship before and have more of just gone off of logic or the things that they could make sense of. And then we have perseverance. Yeah, okay. So they, like I said, they're working through a lot, and their guards are very much up around their emotions. They're definitely scared of communicating their emotions, but they're also very afraid of being hurt. They really want to strive through, and they want to be successful, but I have a feeling that this person has been emotional with somebody in the past, and it's just hurt. So there's like a lot of emotional work that needs to be done here, a lot of self-work and a lot of inner work, so that they can communicate all of this amazing stuff to you that they are seeing and feeling and want from you. And next is self-worth. Okay, even more. Look at all this orange. Look at all this sacral chakra. Okay, so self-worth. So this person is just, you know, they may have had a bit of a past where they, kind of just put people in their lives to fill space as opposed to actually seeing this big picture future with them. And now they're saying like, wow, wow, wow. Like, am I worth this? Am I worthy? Do I have what it takes to make this happen? This is a big deal. What I feel here is it's a lot. It's the future. It's everything, So what they're trying to do is just grow themselves so that they can be that person for you, so that they can, show up and be the king to your queen. And that's why they're trying to create all this order in their lives right now. Okay, so I did create my own channeled messages cards, and I created a few little cards with letters. So let's see what we pulled for you. All right, so the first thing that they would tell you is that I'm already yours. Oh. So this person really, they're connected. Like their decision on you has been made, whether they have the security or not to bring that forward, whether they have, the emotional strength to communicate that with you is the real block. But they are already yours. They're sold. They are sold on you. We are too much alike. Yeah, so like with the lovers here, there may be some mirroring energy, there may be some twin flame energy. A lot of what I'm saying about them, you might relate to as well. And you're like, "Oh, you're describing me, not them in this connection." They'd also say you are so beautiful in every way. So they really admire your intelligence along with your looks, along with just the energy that you have and you put forward to them. I'm getting that. Like you almost have a vibe, and they just think that your vibe and your energy and everything that you put forward out into the world is just so amazing. And it like your soul is so great and you're so kind, and they see all of this, and then they try to, balance their self-worth and get their life in order because this is their future, and it's growing in this beauty with you. All right. So also they would like to say that this is me trying. So they may be doing little things that you notice or don't notice, and you're like, is it a sign? Do they actually like me? Did they do that for a reason, or was that just, I don't know, like business, or did they really only want to ask me that, or were they looking for excuses to reach out to me? What did that even mean? That really weird, awkward encounter. Even if you're in a relationship with this person and you're just trying to get it in connection with their feelings, you're like, is them like putting this snack together for me, like them trying. They want you to know that it is like this is them trying. It may be kind of quirky and funny. You're like, oh, that's trying. All right. And they'd also like you to know, like, you already know. Yeah, well, I'm already yours. You already know. Yeah, like this is just it. You're here asking these questions because you already know, right? This person is connected to you, and they're in for you. They're all in for you, honestly. It's just the blocks right now in this sacral chakra that they're really working through. And that, yes, okay, so to match, our kind of a little bit uncertain energy with this big vision, they would say, like, they would want to ask you, like, are you the one? Well, I guess they're asking, like, someone else, not exactly you. But they're sitting there and like, are they the one? Is this person actually the one? Could this be? Because they're having, this big future vision with you, and they see you in that spotlight, but because of their past experience and what they have together to get together in their lives, they're questioning it a bit, like, are you the one? Is this really true? All right, so then I pulled some letters. Your first letter is R. We'll end it with the letters because I think that's a nice light way. And then your next letter is L. I'm not going to try to spell anything. I'll be here all night. And then your next letter is J. These could be your initials. These could be their initials. Just use them as confirmation, or, take it or leave it. Could be something that resonates for the both of you as well. Ooh, another J. A J could be important for you guys. 2 J's in a row. Then a B. No vowels. Can't buy a vowel yet. And then a D. And last we have a C. Okay, well, pile one, that is your reading. I hope it resonated. Please let me know in the comments. Let me know if you like the channel messages too, because I just kind of created this. I hope this reading finds you well, and I hope you take from it what you can, and then just leave the rest. And once again, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. All of those great things we do to show our appreciation. Can't wait to see you again next time. Please head over to my channel, check out some more readings. I love to keep reading for you. All right, catch you next time. Bye. Okay, hello, group two, and welcome to your reading. Today, we are discovering what your person is dying to tell you, what they would tell you, what they would communicate with you, and a bit of an energy check about of where their head is at, what their higher self would like to disclose to you. This isn't like mind reading or anything like that. This is what they would want you to know. So if you chose this tiger's eye and set of cards, number two, then this is the reading for you. We will dive right in. Just first, a quick, and we say this every time, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. That was meant for somebody else. You are in complete control of your energies and your futures in this connection. So, you have the power to change whatever you want. This is just here to provide you a little bit of insight, and hopefully it does. So please let me know if everything resonates, and let's dive right in here. Okay, so our first card is Apocalypse. Okay, apocalypse. I don't even know how apocalypsis, like apocalypse, or is it just apocalypse? It doesn't even matter. I know what it means. And then we have the fault line. Okay, so if your person could communicate anything with you right now, whew, this person, like, there is a lot of change that they need. They need to make a change. They are struggling right now. They're about to break. Things are about to crack wide open. They have a crack in their foundation. They have some heavy energy. They want you to know, like, that they're working through some things personally. They understand things need to change. They understand something needs to happen, and they're just working through a lot. Getting that they're not seeing themselves in the best light right now, but they do have strength. They do have a lot of strength to move things forward. So if there's any insecurities in this connection right now, then this is why. They're just feeling a little unstable, honestly. They're feeling like they don't have the most secure foundation, that they're not as grounded as they could be as well, that they're not, here in their space and doing everything that they could be doing to be the absolute person that they want to be right now, and that they feel major change coming in their lives, or, that are they need major change in their lives. So they would like you to know that straight off the bat. But I will get a little more into love, but I'm just getting that, this person's going through a lot right now. Yeah, okay. Let's keep going. Let's see what the tarot has to say. All right, your first card is the Four of Pentacles, security. Yeah, okay. So this person may be having like job issues or financial issues or something like that right now, or just some type of insecurity around their financial well-being or their financial future, no matter how abundant they may be. It's tough times, and just, like, they might just be thinking about things that they wish they weren't thinking about when it comes to security and future. Oh, the tower. Okay, destruction. Yes, this person sees change coming, or they're going through a tower moment right now, or they like know that this tower moment is coming. Something is being totally flipped on its head. Let's keep going though. Then we have the King of Swords, ambition. Okay, let's see this full story here. And then we have the Page of Cups, imagination. All right, so what I'm getting here, we'll just put the rest of these cards over here until we get through this, and then we'll pull those cards out. Okay, with the Four of Pentacles, like I said, they may be having some financial issues. They may like struggle with just kind of clinging on to things in the physical reality. I feel like they're not very connected with their emotions right now, and that might be the breaking point that they need. That might be what they feel coming. They might need a bit of an emotional like break to understand how they're feeling, to understand the things that they are going through. What I'm getting, they just need some time. They need some work. They're working on themselves, and they really are kind of struggling with a few things right now, and mostly leading back to security and kind of their well-being and how they see themselves. But they really, what they're working towards is being this ambitious King of Swords character. So even in the tower moment that they're going through right now, this kind of break, this kind of craziness, this apocalypse that is happening in their life, and this fall, like this pressure point that is happening, that they would like to communicate with you, that is happening, that they're going through, they truly believe it's going to make them better. They truly believe that this is a test that is going to turn them into this ambitious person, whether that is feminine or masculine, what have you. They understand that they're being tested right now in a lot of ways in life. With this Page of Cups showing up here, it's a little light energy on the end. I'm getting that they really appreciate you, your emotions, you communicating with them, and you just kind of bringing this harmony into their life. And when you are light and when you are around and when you communicate with them, they do feel better. You know, you help fill some gaps and make some sense out of the craziness, and they would tell you that. You know, they want all the best for you. They think you're so sweet. I'm just getting this real this real sweet energy that they feel towards you, and that you just make, you know, what could be a really dark day very light for them. And then that's what inspires their ambition, and to get through this is kind of, you know, that sweetness that you provide. And they're very grateful for your presence through all of what they're going through right now. This is a very specific pile, so hopefully it resonates. Next, we have clarifying the Four of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so this person might be like on the hunt for a job, or needs a new job, or needs a new opportunity, or is trying to find, you know, a new start for their ambition and their prosperity. Because like when we have the Four of Pentacles, they were insecure about something, but they're also like working for this ambition and this prosperity, and they have this Tower moment. So they do have a vision. They do have something like coming to them. They might be going through a lull right now and a hard time to get to that next step, but they're still optimistic about that next step. So they would like to share that with you as well. Also with the Eight of Swords and this Tower moment and restriction. Okay. So there was something holding them back from this connection and from where they wanted to be in life as a person in and of themselves. And they're working on this themselves first, which is actually a very valuable thing. Before they can work on a connection, they need to work on themselves. But they felt like they had something holding them back. So maybe they're like switching jobs or switching, you know, just mindsets on different things, or removing something from their life. There was something that was holding them back, and it all came crumbling down and ended. And their life is in complete disarray and just changing, but they're so hopeful. Okay, let's keep going to see what we have. Clarifying the King of Swords, we have the Six of Cups reflection. Yeah, so they're really thinking about what they want in life, what they wanted maybe when they were younger. They're looking back just kind of maybe more nostalgically to see if, you know, when I was 12 years old, did I think I would be this person I am today, you know, and what did I want, and what does that life look like for me? And maybe that even caused this Tower moment and caused them to kind of change the path that they are on, and to make this great change in their life. You know, that everything needed to crumble before the light could break through, you know, like just like, it had to break to shine kind of thing. All right. And then clarifying the Page of Cups, we have the Five of Cups, sadness. So like when they're having the darkest of days, I'm getting that they maybe either think of you or communicate with you, or you come through with like just jokes or funniness or a lightness, that they really just appreciate, even in the worst of moments, even in the saddest of times, even when they have to walk away from something crazy, that you just being there for them and you being present and you being with them is something that they want to communicate, that they're just extremely, extremely grateful for. All right, love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Yes, so they're trying to see the good in what's going on in their life right now. But also, like, I'm getting just this sweet energy towards you. This person definitely has a lot of love towards you. I'm getting a feeling they think that they might be holding you back because of what they're going through. They don't want to put that on you. They don't want to take your lightness and your light energy away from what this heaviness of this transformation that they're going through, that they're really trying to do very independently. And they want you to know that. They want you to know that there is like love there, and they just don't want to hurt it. They think it is so precious. They see you as just this amazing, precious being that they really don't want to hurt or complicate your life anymore with what they are going through and what they are struggling with. Next is gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Yes, they are so grateful for you as well. I'm getting that. They're grateful for your energy. They're grateful for your spirit. They're grateful for your love. They're so happy that I'm getting that you send them like little messages of inspiration or encouragement now and then or something like that. And they are grateful for that, even if they don't completely recognize it because they have so much going on and they're trying not to be weird. That's all I'm getting that. I'm getting that they're just trying not to make things weird and they're just trying to keep things as chill as possible while their entire world comes crumbling down around them. Oh my goodness, they're going through a lot. But they are so grateful that you are there or that they can reach out to you, even if you aren't in communication. They honestly feel energetically like connected to you and know that you are thinking of them, that you are in their thoughts, and that they're just really grateful, even if they're not expressing that towards you. And your next card is regret. And it says, I know I cannot change the past. Yeah. So I'm getting because of what they're going through. They have done a few things that they may regret that kind of maybe tested your trust, or tested your love, or tested your commitment, or anything like that. And they do have some regret. But they understand like that they need to work on themselves and that they have a lot going on, but they do want you to know that there is some regret there. They may have taken something out on you. They're a bit remorseful. I mean, of course, if it was really bad, I'm not trying to like give any type of like they're so sorry. No, I don't fly like that. But there is some regret there for a bit of the way that they treated you or something that they have done, and a bit of regret I'm getting of just like disconnection, but they honestly think they're disconnecting for a reason to cause you like to remove chaos from your life or something. Okay, let's see what else we have here. All right, so we have spirit quartz music. Oh, I'm getting you are like music to their ears, like when you call or when you talk to them or when they have the opportunity to cross your path and talk to you, and you kind of get a joke in, and you just bring a lightness or an encouragement and a hope to their life. Music might be important to you as well, maybe in your connection. But yeah, or you might be getting some messages from them or about the connection in music, but I'm just really getting that they like to hear your voice. They do really like it when you communicate with them, even though they're not the most communicative right now. The next oval joy. Yeah, so all of these cards coming up over by this one where I really felt your energy there. They do get a lot of hope from you. They get a lot of joy. They feel a lot of love. They're very grateful. You're offering them something. That's what they would tell you. You're giving them something right now that they actually need, if you're in their lives. If not, they just feel you, and they know that they could lean on you and that you could cheer them up. I'm getting that you're really amazing at cheering them up when they are down. And they kind of just wish that they could be around that energy more, but they're also holding themselves back in a way. Okay. And then when the next we have is a Brazilianite, which is flexibility. Okay. Yeah, so this is a lot of like heart chakra I see here with the green as well. So they may need to open their heart a bit. I feel like they do have a lot of love for you, but it's just trying to understand how it fits with what they are currently going through, which is difficult for them. So with the love and all of this green here, there is a lot of love here, but they're just trying to figure out that balance and how they create it and kind of grow this love through the madness that they're going through. But they're hopeful that there's an end to this madness and that they can maybe create this more flexible lifestyle where they're not completely consumed by love, and they can work on being this ambitious person with kind of like the flexibility, to mold that together into the future and move forward. This person really just wants to move forward. There's something that they just have felt so held back by, and they need you to know that. All right, yeah, so acceptance. They need to accept their past. They need to accept this regret. They need to, move forward. We need to look forward, not backwards. We need to accept and move forward. And then the next card here is facade or facade, whatever you would like to say that like. What I'm getting is, that they had this vision. They had something that they were working for that was just like a bit of an illusion, is what it came out to be. And that kind of crumbled. And now they just need to switch their vision. And I'm just getting like, still like this whole hand holding here and stuff like that. There's just something so light about them having you on this journey, or even just thinking about you, or having hope that all of this will end, and then hopefully they can work towards what they want with you. And then the next is passion. Yeah, so there's love here, there's passion, there's gratitude. They are very passionate towards you, but they're also passionate into becoming this King of Swords energy, or male or female. They're just really passionate about those next steps, and they're very hopeful, is what I'm getting from all of this. No matter what they're going through, even though this is so difficult for them, they're very, very hopeful. Okay, let's take a look at the channeled messages that I created here. I want to hear your voice. Like I said, your voice is like music to their ears. They love listening to you. They love hearing from you. They love communicating with you, even when things are bad, even when they can't. They think about it. They remember the times that they did talk to you and whatnot. Your voice is just in their head. Maybe you've said things and give them hope, or maybe you're a really inspirational person, and they just replay certain quotes and things like that you say. I want the best for you. Yeah, they just really, really care about you. And when I read this card, sometimes like I feel like they feel, but I do. I feel like they feel that their pain or whatever they're going through right now, their struggle is holding you back a bit. So they really do just want the best for you. So that might be why they're pulling back. And then we have the number 2. I put numbers down here, just I think only like 0 to 3, to see where they're at, like kind of on this fool's journey. So they're at the point where they're trying to decide, after all of this chaos and stuff like that, am I going to bring this relationship into creation? And, that's a really serious stage to be in. They're kind of honestly just figuring out, is this feasible? With all of this madness that's going around right now. And, I just want the best for this person, and I care for them so much. Like, is this the best for them? And whether you agree with this or not, you're like, no, like, I can help you. But this is such an independent journey they're trying to get through right now. All right, so this says I'm right in front of you. They really want you to talk to them more. And they don't want to reach out to you, which is kind of, selfish in a way, but this person's going through a lot. They really want you to reach out for them, whether you agree with that or not. You stand your ground, you do what you got to do, but they just need you to know that they are right in front of you. If you communicate with them, they will communicate back. They may feel sometimes like you're overlooking the situation that they're in. Maybe you don't even know what they're going through, but they want you to know that they're here, and they're right in front of you. Don't miss them. Don't miss them. You don't know the real me, yeah. So you might not know what's going on. They're going through so much, and you might not know what's going on. By the way, this might be deep. You don't know the real me. You don't know what they're going through. This is hard. This is hard for them. Or you see them going through something, and they make it look so easy, and you think, oh, like this is nothing. This is just what they do. And we are too much alike. I had this for the last pile as well. What I get when I get this card is that maybe you are feeling some of these things too. Maybe you are going through something, maybe you relate to this pile as well. Some mirroring things as well. They see a lot of themselves in you, is what this card means. Okay, and then last but not least, I pulled some letters. So let's see what we got. We got a J. It's like bingo here. We got an H. We got a T. Oh, what else do we have? We have a K. We have an X. That's a rare one. I'm not even going to try to spell anything out for you because it'll be just embarrassing. And we have a U. And then we have an O. Hot. There, I tried to spell something out. You're welcome. Okay, so have a look at those. Maybe something resonates. This could be initials. This could be anything that may mean something to you. Maybe you can find a word. You just let me know. I'm going to call your reading there. That is what your person would share with you. That is what they're dying to tell you. That is what they wanted to let you know. I hope this resonated. If it did, of course, just leave me a little comment, a little like, and of course, subscribe if you would like to see more of my videos. Head on over to my YouTube channel. I have a lot more videos there now. I mean, I'm new, but I've got a few videos. So you can go check out some more, get a few other readings, and just let me know what you think in the comments. I hope to see you again soon. And of course, as always, thank you so much for tuning in. Bye. Okay, hello, my wonderful, magical, mystical, amazing group threes. If you chose pile 3 here with this tiger's eye, then this is the reading for you. Today we are exploring what your person, your significant other, or your specific person would like to tell you, what they are offering up to tell you. We aren't diving into anything that they, their higher self doesn't want to disclose right now. We are just taking what is being offered up, okay? All right, so please take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and let's just dive right into it. Your first card is the Self. Okay, interesting. Let's just get the 2 of them out here and see what's happening. And then the Mountain. Whew, all right. What I'm getting off the bat, if they could tell you anything right now, it's just like that they see you as so much value. They see you as like a high value person. They see you as just a secure, like complete person in and of yourself. Like you have a lot of security. You believe in yourself. You value yourself, and you glow is what I'm getting. And they see that, and they see that, and they don't think, and this is going to come off so weird. I don't mean like easy. Like they don't think like that you're some like low hanging fruit that they could just get and that this would be easy. They understand, that you have morals and values and ethics, and that you have things that you're working towards, and you have goals, and you have mountains you want to conquer, and things you want to accomplish in life, and that you are looking for like almost power couple vibes is what I'm getting. And they get that. They just want you to know that they get that, and they see, all of your vibrancy and all you have to offer the world, and how much of a threat that this is, and that that like that this is work, but it's worth it, that you're worth it, that you're amazing, that you're like this pearl in the middle of the self here, that you glow, that you are strong, you're courageous, you can conquer anything. And I don't know how they see themselves fitting into this picture yet. Maybe the rest of the cards will tell us. But that's what they would like to tell you, that they see those things in you, and that they understand that this isn't just some like fling or flimsy fake thing, and that it's not superficial, and that there's like kind of like a deepness to it as well. I'm getting that they see you just in like a spotlight, whether that's intimidating or not sure. Let's keep moving on to see what we get. All right, so your first card is the 9 of Cups. Interesting. And then we have the 7 of Cups. That's a water energy to start off here. And next we have the 9 of Pentacles. Wow, 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 wow. We're coming in hot. Group 3, wow. And then we have the Queen of Wands, passion. Okay, with the 9 of Cups here, I think they just see you as like a dream come true. They see you as kind of everything they ever wanted. But with also the 7 of Cups here, and like kind of possibility, like they see a future with you for sure, but they also see you in this Nine of Pentacles energy and you being so secure on your own. That's a bit intimidating. They find it a little intimidating. They love your passion, but they know that they have to be strong to mess with someone like you. They're gonna have to toughen up. They're gonna have to conquer this mountain. They're gonna have to be secure in and of themselves, but they definitely see all of the possibilities that come with being around your energy and your amazingness. With this Nine of Cups, I think they are a little bit focused on themselves though as well, and getting everything that they want out of life. And you're a little more in this Nine of Pentacles energy where you have what you want and you're so secure. Two very secure people is almost what I'm getting as well. And it's just trying to find that balance that is really hard. They do want you to know, though, that they see a future and they see you in this amazing Queen of Wands energy. They see you just passionate and vibrant and secure, and just whether you're male or female, just grown and secure and like foundation. You have your foundation built. You have everything that you need in your life. You're whole by yourself, and they think that that is amazing. This person though, like I'm just getting this vibe of maybe there's kind of like an ego here. They may have in the past like feel like they need to compete or be better than or do more than, or feel like they need to be on a certain level to be with somebody like you, honestly. Then that might make them a little insecure, but they're overcoming that. They're seeing the possibility, and they're kind of getting in their Nine of Cups energy, being happy with what they have emotionally and being fulfilled, and trying to get their cups to run over while you sit strong in your more grounded energy over here. Okay, let's just get some clarifiers so I can see what this is. Or yeah, with the Nine of Cups, yep. So like what I said, they were caught in their ego a bit. And this is more of how they would normally react to something, wanting to be like the breadwinner, wanting to be stronger, wanting to be better, wanting to have, as much as you have, but they're really just trying to embrace what they have and be emotionally fulfilled and dive into this new beginning with you is what I see. They want to restart, they want a fresh start, and they just want to like find security in and of themselves emotionally so that they can like keep up with you and all of this amazing. They think you're so amazing, by the way. They think you're a bit intimidating too, but like in a good way. Like you challenge them, and that's what this new beginning kind of comes in, is like this is a new beginning. It's like a new challenge. It's a new step, and then a step in the right direction, and they see that for you. They see the possibilities. They see the future with somebody as amazing with you. It's just almost like two just really secure, independent people, which can be kind of hard to harmonize together. But we have to have new beginnings for that, because we have to have fresh starts in the way of some of the thinking that we have alone, and being like so whole alone and in and of ourselves that they're so hopeful that you can both dive in and kind of create these new beginnings so that you can start over, and then you can create something together and take that next step together and conquer this mountain. All right, and then clarifying the Seven of Cups, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, so they definitely want to put in the work. They definitely want to put in the work, create all of this stuff. They see the possibility. They see where they're going. They really have a vision of the two of you together. It's just kind of bridging that gap of two very independent people coming together kind of thing. But they're willing to do the work for this new beginning, and it's hard to say like works for new beginning, but it like to start over and to rethink and to think in a different aspect and not just of yourself is hard, and it is a new beginning, and it is going to be work for two independent people like you, and they want you to know like they're ready to do the work to achieve the goals. With this Nine of Pentacles and then the Nine of Wands here, I'm getting a really weird message, and it's kind of funny. Like they think you're expensive. They don't know if they can afford you in some ways, but like you're kind of over there like you don't need to afford me. I've got me. Don't worry about me. I've got me. And then they see that a bit as like a defense in some ways, but you don't mean it like that. And they understand. They're coming around. Like I'm getting kind of an old school mentality that the both of you are trying to crush to make like this modern relationship or connection work and get rid of those things and just kind of push all of that stuff to the side and what we expect a typical relationship in the past to be, and just figure out what that means for two people so independent as you guys. And then next with the Queen of Wands clarifier, we have the Vortex Temptation. Yeah, okay, so you are materially strong. So like whether you like nice things and different stuff like that, like they do have some insecurities on that. They want to let you know, like, that they find that intimidating. Like, they won't back down, but they do find that a little intimidating, and just your security, your financial security in and of yourself and what you've created for yourself. They found it also amazing, but they just get worried a bit about the material world and if they can provide for you what you need. But you're over there and you're like, well, I don't need you to do that. Like, that's what I'm here for. But, we have some things that we need to work through on just how we see relationships and how we see gender roles, or how we see different things like that, in the financial and in the physical world. And we just need this new beginning to refresh, and get out of some of those patterns from the past. Okay, let's see what else we have. We have blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Yeah, okay. So they're definitely a little bit hard on themselves when it comes to this relationship, because they are, or relationship or connection, sorry, whatever it may be. And maybe they're not even, maybe this is like a struggle in your communication. This is holding them back. They need to like accept that they don't have to, like keep up with the Joneses. They're almost like trying to keep up with you is what I'm getting. And they're kind of like, why am I doing this? Why do I keep I'm not as far along as this person. I'm not in the same financial bracket as this person, or it doesn't even have to be financial. I'm not, emotionally as mature as this person. And they're like really comparing themselves to where you are is what they want you to know. And that has been holding them back. And they've kind of just like been blaming themselves, like, why didn't I do this sooner in my life? And I could be a better, stronger person for my love or my interest over here. And you're like, no, 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 no. You're like, I don't even care about that. The next is pride. That makes so much sense. Yeah. So their pride's getting in their way of them coming forward a bit. Their pride has been. And this card says, I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Yeah, so their pride has been getting in their way a bit, a little bit of an ego, with the self here too as well. There might be pride on both sides too. They might because they have maybe some issues of security and whether they're good enough. Maybe they're waiting for you to make the first move and make the first communication, but they do want you to know, like, I feel like they're really open to change now, and they're almost like reflecting on all of this because of this new beginnings card. I'm getting like they understand. They understand what they need to do, and it was really hard to accept, but they're accepting it, and they just need to kind of move forward because they really want to be with someone like you and want to go towards this big picture, and they really need to get out of their heads for that. And happiness. I'm aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Yeah, so they just need to accept happiness into their lives. And they see you in a really happy light. Like, they just, oh gosh, they think the world of you. I'm really getting that very strong for you. They respect you so much. They think you're independent and strong and passionate and a visionary, and you have so much going for you, and they want that kind of happiness in and of themselves, for themselves, before they can kind of take this to the next level. I'm getting that this person's kind of holding back a bit with this pride card coming back up as well. They really want this new beginning with you, but it's a struggle. It really is a struggle to overcome what they're thinking. Another green, which is learning. Yes, so they're learning. They're learning. I don't want to say how to cope with it, but they're learning how to be in the presence of somebody as strong as you, and how to, even be in a relationship with somebody as strong as you, and how to get their kind of mind around how all of that is work. I see a lot of green here though, so there's a lot of heart chakra. There's a lot of love. You really spark something inside of them they'd like you to know, but they're still learning, And they're still trying to fix all these old habits from the past and maybe these dated ideologies of relationships. So they're learning, they're getting through it, they're opening their hearts. Heart healing. Wow. Yeah, okay. So they need to work on their heart chakra and kind of healing their heart, and bringing forward, those emotions and how to actually be emotional, and not have their pride get in the way of their emotions, because it's not a competition is what I'm getting. They may have been actually competitive with you in the past, but they're healing their heart and they're learning and they're getting a little bit stronger for you. And it's all for you is what I'm getting. Like, or I want to say it's all for you is like, it's because they see the possibilities of somebody like you in their lives and they want to be strong enough for that. And somebody like you inspired by you. So they're just really opening up to that and trying to open up their heart to being with somebody so strong, honestly. And new beginnings again. So we have the Fool and we have new beginnings. Yes. So this person needs a total refresh on how they view connections and they view relationships, and they're ready for it. Like, they're doing the work right now. They really are trying to reframe how they see everything, and they're getting ready for new beginnings. They're preparing themselves for new beginnings. Let's see what else we have here as well. All right, we have mysticism. Okay, so they see you as very divine. They want you to know. They think you're like, wow. They're like, where did this person come from? This person isn't real. This person isn't human. They have some type of secret sauce that the rest of us did not get blessed with here on Earth. And, they see you like, sometimes they feel like connected to you for sure on a higher level. Whether you relate to soulmate or twin flames, like, but they're just so scared. I still get that feeling, like just a little bit of fear there. You scare them. You definitely scare them. All right, workaholic. Yeah, so either you or them may be a workaholic. They see you like as hardworking for sure, though, whether this is you or them. But they might also drown themselves in their work so that they feel more valuable. And this might be with this temptation over here with this vortex. They might drown themselves in their work right now, and they want you to know that they're like kind of doing that because they want to seem on your level. They want to be that valuable, hardworking person that they think that you need in your life and that you deserve, because you are probably, working that hard as well. Okay, and then the last card is completion. Yes, so they really need to end a way of thinking that they have before they can move this connection forward, before you can either take next steps in your relationship or before, the two of you can actually move forward together. And, this is like the death card, and then we have new beginnings, and we have like the Fool over here. So there's a lot. There's a total restart that needs to happen, that they need to go through, that they're working through to get to this bigger picture with somebody as mystical, as amazing, and as wonderful as you. So I did pull some channeled message cards that I created. So let's see what we have here. Hold me closer. Okay, so I'm getting that this person really just like kind of just fantasizes about like holding you or being with you, or just kind of like your touch. And they dream of like softening a bit. I feel like they're in their pride and in their ego and trying to come off as really hard, but they just really want to soften into this relationship and be okay with that and open this heart chakra and just, let that in for them. All right, there will be time. I wrote this song because it's like one of my favorite, or I wrote, sorry, I wrote this card because it's one of like my favorite songs. There Will Be Time by Mumford and Sons. And it just kind of, that song makes me feel like forever, like we are going to have time to figure this out together is what they want to say to you with that. That's what this card comes through to me as, is it's like we're going to have time to figure this out. We're going to work through these things because we have all of this time together. We have the rest of our lives. They really see a future with you. All right. I can't take my eyes off of you. They really think you are mesmerizing. You and all of your power and all of your glory. All right. You feel like home. Wow. That's pretty straightforward. I get that home feeling, especially with like this little person up here, almost in this little home in the mountain as well too. So yeah, you could definitely remind them of everything that they've ever wanted, but in a different way is what I'm getting, in a way that they didn't expect, in an unexpected kind of package. All right. It's not you, it's life. Yeah. So they are just working through a lot, and it's definitely not you. It's almost more like for you than it is like, it's not like your fault. It's almost like they're working through things for you because they see so much value in you. All right, let's see what else we have here. Let's pick up the pace. Okay, so this may have been stagnant. This may have been slow. And this person is kind of coming into their own and into their energy and out of this pride and out of this ego. And I feel like they may be ready to take action. And they realize, I think, that they need to step up and that they need to be strong and that they need to come forward. A lot of the communication and a lot of the movement may have come from your end in the past. So they're like, all right, let's get this moving. You know, if we're going to go, let's go. Let's start this new beginning. I'm over whatever this completed cycle is. Let's dive right in like that Fool card. Okay. And then I pulled some letters. We have an S. I'm not going to spell things out for you. You can do that. I feel like a bingo like card caller here. And next we have a B. And then we have an R. These could be initials. Take them how they resonate. And then we have a P. And then we have a D. And next we have a C. Oh, I just heard cuddle and hold me closer. I don't know. Like the physical touch could be like very important to the two of you. And then we have another B. A B could be very important. There will be time. And then we have an L. All right, group 3, I'm going to call your reading there. I hope it resonated. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Please let me know in the comments if it did resonate, or like, or share, or subscribe. Can't wait to read for you again. Of course, you can always head over to my YouTube channel to check out some more of my readings. It is a new channel, but I do have a good chunk of readings up there for your enjoyment. Okay, I will catch you next time. Bye!